My hands are a little bit full this morning. I've got this hot water bottle to deliver to the baby chickens, and I've got this gate. What am I doing with this gate? So beautiful springtime here in the Pacific Northwest. You can see the fog and the rain. It's really wet and a little bit cold. So if you remember, we're off grid, which means we don't have electricity that comes from a power line. Our electricity comes from the sunshine, and we don't have a lot of it. You can see that it's not really sunny. Oh, there's my solar panel right there. So to keep our chickens warm, we can't run a hot red light like most people do. I'm giving them a hot water bottle. Look how cute they are. Here they are. I think they're all hiding under the box. I came to replace their hot water. See? This one's not so warm anymore. And we're gonna put it back. And they're all gonna go cuddle in that box again when they get a little too cold. Say good morning, chickens. Hello, little chicks. All right, back to the gate. Why do I have a gate? Well, today is Saturday. We are getting goats today. We're actually getting more goats than I originally intended to get. So we're getting 2 separate herds of goats. We're going to combine them and mix them. They're gonna become one big family. It is raining pretty hard, right when I need to start doing this chore, this job. I got work to do in the rain. So, Shadow is going to go get our 2 pregnant goats. And we don't have a trailer to keep them in while we move them from their old home to their new home. So I'm gonna make them a little crate in the back of our truck in the rain. Our other goats are coming in a trailer from their old home to their new home in about an hour or 2. We're gonna have some goats in the garden! Yay! Welcome to the workshop. This is the workshop full of lots of goodies and things. So my plan is to take these gates and build a box. Let's see how it goes. I got it. Okay. Here it is. I think 2 goats will fit in that, and I think it will fit in the back of my truck. I also have 2 more pieces that I can use to make a lid. Let's go see if it fits in the truck. All done. That's called a generator. Whoopsie. That is a backup source of power for when it's really cloudy and we aren't able to get our power from the sunshine. Sometimes we have to turn on that loud machine. Okay, here's the back of the truck. Do you think the goats are gonna fit back there? Let's see. Oh, it's dirty. Perfect for goats. It's raining. I'm gonna set you up in the truck to keep you nice and cozy. There we go. That's a pretty good view. Can you see? I'll wipe off the window for you. How about that? Okay, we've got it in there. And I got the door facing the right way, so now I need to put the roof on. I also got some of this. This is baling twine. This stuff is pretty strong. So I'm going to use it to tie the fence to the truck so they don't knock it over. Something super fun about living on a farm is that there's always a project to do, and often it means we get to build something, and even more often it means we get to build something out of random things that we find on the property, and we get to be resourceful and creative and find ways to make something we need out of old things that we have. I really enjoy building stuff, and I wonder if you like watching me build it. Let us know in the comments below if you like watching videos of us build things on the farm. Okay, here we go. I wove the baling twine all around. So now they have a little door. They're gonna love going in that little door. And then right here, see this little hole? I'm gonna tie the baling twine to it so that our little shelter won't move. So we've tied it down now in all four corners so that it doesn't topple over on them. You guys want to ride in the back of the truck?
Where did they go? They're coming and Dad has to go get some of them. Nope. Ow! Duck, Leia! Duck! Oh no!
Thank you. Are you ready to meet our two new goats? Here they come. Hi, Bunny. I like your name. And your name is Capri. And you don't like people. You're gonna meet some new goat friends right now.
Hey, you're gonna come? You wanna come? Come on, I'll help you. No, we're gonna let me drag you out.
While Shadow was picking up these two does, all of our other does arrived, and so they're in the garden now. Be sure to go see the video of them arriving. It was sunny and warm and beautiful. It's a really fun video to watch.
Come on.
These two does are not very tame. They're not very friendly and they don't really like people yet. So we're gonna have to be extra nice to them and give them extra treats and extra love, and eventually they'll warm up to us and they'll love people just as much as our other goats do.
Look, friends.
Push her, you're gonna have to push her in.
Go on in, it's okay. It's okay. There you go.
Come on. Ooh, you stinky like a goat.
Come on, go.
Welcome to the herd. I want you to get me.
Wrong way. This way. There you go.
Oh yeah. You made it. What?
Wet goats.
Wet goats. Goats don't like water.
Why are they in here?
Well, it just started raining.
We'll figure it out.
I was thinking about putting a tarp up for them. I am soaking wet from head to toe, even soaked through my boots. My socks are wet, and the goats are not happy. They do not like rain. I tried putting a little tarp up for them, thinking it might make them happy, but they're just huddled under there and I feel sad for them. So I've got some rope and some lead, and I'm gonna bring them into their new house where it's nice and warm and dry. And you can see I've got all these little piles of dry feed. So this is gonna have to work. Pretty crazy getting goats in a downpour. This is the most rain I've seen since I've gotten here. There's just been like little bits of drizzles. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to see me. Maybe if I keep it right there. I gotta keep you warm and cozy and dry in the truck. Well, hopefully you can see. Receiving goats in a downpour was not ideal. Goats do not like rain, they don't like moving, and they don't really love getting new members added to their family. So there was just kind of a lot of factors going into play that might have been a little bit confusing and scary for them. And they don't have a relationship with me yet, they don't really trust me, so I was unable to lead them on my own into the barn. I ended up getting some reinforcements. Leia came down and helped me. We chose to start with June and one other goat, and they followed their leader. Aside from the 2 new goats to the herd, they were not interested in following that little herd. Everything was just a little bit too scary for them. So they chose to spend the night in the garden under the tarp, and we just had to be okay with that. It was their choice. Goats are a little stubborn, but we love them and we're excited to get to know them and for them to all become friends with each other and friends with us. And you'll have to go ahead and stay updated with our goat videos as we name them and as they show us their little personalities and blend together as a family and learn what it's like to live in the forest. There are going to be a lot of free-ranging goats, so we're going to be showing a lot of videos of how they're changing our landscape, which will be really fun. So stay tuned and be sure to watch the video of the first herd of goats that arrived that's coming up next. See you next time. Bye!